Busch Stadium in St. Louis, Missouri, all set to bring you MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. The line to kick the pitch. Bunting for a hit and foul ball. And the righty deals.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one hammered back there. Get out of town. He wastes no time on this one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
That one ripped. Hull ranging back and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Fastball for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And it's strike two.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy. Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the third and final game of the series. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. In there at the knees for a strike.
We got a full count.
He goes down looking. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And the home team down to ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Joe Hull. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. Swung on, belted. That one carried. That's down. One hops off the wall. And nice work to hold it to a single. Got it back in fast.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Fought off foul. Hit in the air, right field. Grichuk drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Kent Story. Next up for the Cardinals. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series, and they jump out front. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Kate Lewis now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. She's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
That one hammered center field. That's back. That one is good. She hammers one out to center. Her first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 3-1. That adds another game to her hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, she's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. She's really dangerous with the bat in her hands right now.
One ball,
Next
one
pitch
strike.
misses way outside. Here's a swing and a miss.
Love to see it.
One
Power
ball,
versus
two
power
strikes.
right there.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Cardinal DH, Tyler Edmonds. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Right-hander kicks, deals. This to center field. Makes his way towards it. Makes the grab after a long run. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson, the sunbird, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
1 down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Edmonds should have this one. Makes the grab, 2 down. Randall Grichuk now 0 for 4 in the loss yesterday. And for a strike, it's 0-1. He takes a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while.
Fly ball down the line. On the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Ball 1 there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Poe. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Swing and a miss as she was out front.
Oh, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
And the right-hander deals. Struck her out swinging. Had her out front of the slurve.
Definitely made her chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if she takes it. Brady textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the hitter in the box on her heels, and then force her to chase your pitch where she doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Story back to work. Right through there for a strike. Beatty in the 8th spot in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2019.
That's perfect location right on the ground. And over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And it's caught for the out. Drew Gilbert digs in now. 2 for 6 so far in the series. In for a strike. 1-1. On the inside corner for a strike. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a pop-up. Sizes this one up. Takes it in for the out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Jeff McNeil stands in. That one at triple digits.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Now this is in the air down the line. Hall sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Busch Stadium, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Joe Hall. And that one fouled off. Chases in the dirt, slider there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Headed down the line. Grichuk on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That one drilled left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. So man aboard. And up next for St. Louis, Brooke Mills. And there's a foul ball. Hall leads off second with nobody out. The 0-2. Battling here as she fouls it away. Pitch. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Kent Story next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned. And just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And the 1-0. Wouldn't chase that time.
He hasn't wanted the challenger. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And another ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI hitter at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Tim Story up next for the Cardinals. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses. Now 3-2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ballgame.
And the batter now, Tim Story. Struck out swinging his first time. And a foul ball. Next offering away upstairs. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. This one popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. And the inning is over. So the Cards strand a couple, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in St. Louis, Ronnie Mauricio now. Story back to work. Right through there for a strike. Misses inside, and it's 1-1. On the ground, right side. Oh, steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Brandon Nimmo getting ready to hit. On the ground, right side. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Francisco Lindor to the plate now. Fans love him, but he's pretty popular with the players, too.
He certainly is, Boog. A player survey on MLB.com listed him as one of the friendliest infielders to chat with during a game. I'm sure he appreciates the recognition from his peers. Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Kicks and deals. Goes down looking. No runs, no hit. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyler Edmonds. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Ken Poe.
You know, these Cardinals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Shot and miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Sierra Story next up for the Cardinals. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League.
Ball 1, no
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. Edmonds leads off first with 1 away.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
There's 1, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Back here in St. Louis, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And he'll 2. Get on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out. Francisco Alvarez now at the plate. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. And the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The line and the pitch. Popped up right side. Oh, under this one. 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Grichuk in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And a foul ball. 2 outs. And another ball.
1 strike.
That clips the corner.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball on a hit.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in the long ball threat, Edmonds. And that one pulled foul. Righty to the plate. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch, and that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
Home at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch is outside.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Brooke Mills next up for the Cardinals. And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And new inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty. And that one upstairs. Kicks and fires. And that's too high. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The wind of the pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And there's one away.
The Uncle Charlie brew kept it up his sleeve the entire bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just froze him.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname? I mean, people use it all the time. Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something we could find on the interweb, though.
Yeah, I think you're probably right. But why not like Uncle Carl or something like that? Uncle Curly.
Uncle Blue.
Well, but then what would it be, a breaking ball? Left-hand batter waits. The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Man, it's almost unfair that he could just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The wind of the pitch. On its way to the corner. Hull sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Hartwig.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. The middle, tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. one deep to left center. Nimmo going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Tim Story. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
As he was out front that time. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Scott Alexander getting ready to go. Miller also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And here it comes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 3 up. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the DH, Ronnie Mauricio. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Nimmo, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
That gets by her.
When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
That's in there, and that's strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. With the tying run at the plate, here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And now 2 gone.
I mean, trying to hit that pitch immediately after seeing a good fastball on the pitch before, just a brutal task, man. I don't envy this at all. You almost have to sit fastball and hope you get one you can put in place so you don't have to deal with the potential of seeing the knuckleball with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. And a swing and a miss. And the inning is over. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Shelby Miller.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Edmonds, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. Slider got him for strike 3. Ken Poe next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. 1 down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's into the gap.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Story stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And he deals. Swing and a miss as she was out front that time. Throw over to first. Oh, back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Comes a 2-2. And that one gets past the catcher. Gets to it on the first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Well, she just ran out of patience there. She took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, scored.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Back down. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. It's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Frankie Montas on a pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters.
Well, he's under it to make the catch in center, and we'll take a break. But they strike for 3 in. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Story still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
The 0-2. Batted looking, that's a strikeout.
Man, that thing just barely got the zone, so you almost can't blame the guy for laying off. I mean, with the way knuckleballs dart all over the place, realistically, that could have just as easily missed by 4 or 5 inches. It's such a tough pitch to not overcommit to, so sometimes you just hold up and hope it dances out of the zone.
Popped up. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Got it, looking for the K. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Now, and well. Back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Kent Story. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Not even close there. And that is ball 1. And another ball. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
And here is Kate Lewis in the dirt, and the runner holds. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that she's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Right-handed reliever. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Well, very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Gets him to chase after that one.
I'd say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there. Back here.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And takes low for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air right center field. Under it. Nabs it. One up, one down. He's 2 outs away. And here is Ronnie Mauricio. There's a strike. Story. In his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a slurve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. The Mets down by 4 here in the top of the 9th. And that one is lifted in the air. Hull drifts towards it. Hits it away for the out. 2 away. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. That one in triple digits. Here's a rocket out to left. He's got a ball game. And the Cardinals come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
This is pure domination at home. Huge sweep. And now you go on the road. The flight's going to be very enjoyable. Get into the next city, get a nice meal. Get settled in at the hotel, but come back ready to play in the next game. See if you can continue this momentum.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Mm-hmm.